It says preparing. I think it should be recording, but should be good.
All right. Facebook is getting started. So it's going to be on Facebook Live. Should I keep this up here?
Preparing. I think it should be recording, but.
All right, here we go.
Should be good.
All right.
Close the Facebook.
Facebook is getting started.
No, that's
so it's going to be on Facebook Live. Should I keep this up here?
I think it should be recording, but.
All right, here we go.
Should be good.
All right. All right. So Facebook is getting started.
No,
so it's going to be on Facebook Live.
Hey, we're having some technical difficulties.
All right, here we go.
Should be good.
All right. All right. So Facebook is getting started.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Sorry, you guys. I am not a techie person, so we're doing the best we can, and I've learned a lot through this COVID process on how to even do a Zoom. So welcome tonight. We want to welcome you. We're excited to be here tonight for this 30 and 30 Level Up Your Life to talk about the little yellow activator. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Skip and I. So we met in college when we were 18 years old, right out of high school at a little college in Idaho. And he told me he had joined the military. So he was only there for one semester. Well, that's all it took for us to fall in love, get married, and go on with our lives. So we were in the military. I say we because it felt like I was. We were in the military for 4 years, stationed in Guam, Denver, and Hill Air Force Base in Utah. And then he got out, went to chiropractic, or actually worked for a while, went to chiropractic school. We have 3 amazing kids. They're all adults, and they have, we have 8 grandchildren. They're our little gems. It's the best thing. So for all you parents out there, it's even better than having kids because it's all of the good with none of the bad. And my hubby practiced chiropractic, or we practiced chiropractic. I was his office manager for 18 and a half years in the Parker area in Colorado, a suburb of Denver. And we were there for 18 and a half years. And now we live in St. George, Utah, where my hubby can golf, we can ride our Harley, and we absolutely love this amazing opportunity that was shared with us by some good friends. And let me tell you, with him being a chiropractor, every network marketing company came through our doors and said, give this to the doctor. And I would just smile and take the stuff from them. And as soon as they walked out the door, that stuff was ripped up and thrown in the garbage. I never even showed it to them. I never even looked at it because there's no way my doctor husband with initials after his name was going to do network marketing. So one day when some friends said, we're flying to Colorado to show you something, have some friends there, with a day and a half's notice, we invited 30 people to our house, and we saw this amazing opportunity with what we're going to share with you tonight. And we just got it. We just got it right away. And I am so glad that we looked at this opportunity, that we took the time to really look at it, to share this opportunity with our friends and family and anybody that could fog a mirror that we cared about. So that's why we're here today. We're here to share this amazing opportunity with you. And now you know a little bit about us. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to my my business partner, my hubby, my best friend, to tell you all about the amazing opportunity that we have here tonight. So thank you, and take notes.
All right, is that technical switch over just like that? She hopped out of the chair and I hop into the chair. How you guys doing? Hey, do me a favor real quickly. If you're a distributor, type 1 into the chat comment. And if you're a guest of somebody that invited you on, type 2. I want to know how many guests do we have on this Zoom tonight? So lots of 1s. That's awesome. Got some 2s too. That's great too. The next 3.5, 4 hours is specifically for you 2s. That was a joke. It's only going to be 2 hours. But that's also a joke. I don't know when to stop. You guys, this is going to be a lot of fun. Let me get started. I love having my wife introduce me, partly because I don't like to brag about myself, and so I let her do it. But she's awesome, and I thank her for doing that. And I'm excited for you guys to hear what we have to talk about. You guys, before I switch over to my PowerPoints, I want to tell you real quickly. I loved being a chiropractor, man. I loved every minute of it. I don't know how many of you guys are on here that absolutely love, 100% love what you do. You'd be getting up every morning at whatever time you get up to go to your job every single day if you had $1 billion in the bank. I don't know how many of you are in that situation. I was close, man. I loved being a chiropractor. Like my wife said, we made 30 grand a month on average. We had some pretty good months in there. And I loved being a chiropractor. I just loved it. But I didn't have any leverage, zero leverage. If I wasn't adjusting, I wasn't making any money at all. I also could help somebody with their back pain, but that was about the end of it. I was not looking to do network marketing, but when I took a look at this incredible opportunity, the supplement coupled with the business opportunity, there was no way I could not do that. There was literally no way. And so I want to tell you really quickly, everybody's probably tired of hearing this story, but I used to sit around. This is no joke. I used to sit around and think about the 4 magic pills. I thought if I could invent one of the 4 magic pills that I'd get rich, that I could be a billionaire, that I could own my own time. Because as much as I love chiropractic, I was all about owning my own time. I don't know if you guys want to own your own time. I don't know if you've ever even thought about owning your own time, but if you have dreamt about owning your own time, this is the place for you to be. If you love your job every day, you wake up every single day and you love to go to work and you do it for free, then maybe this isn't the opportunity for you. If you think that you are impervious to the next pandemic or the next terror act or whatever, the next housing crash, the next stock market bubble, and there's just no way your income's ever going to weigh, you do not need to dig a well before you're thirsty, then maybe this Zoom isn't for you. But for all the other people out there who don't necessarily love their jobs, that would like to do just a little bit extra, that don't know exactly how the next big thing like this pandemic is going to affect them, and they want to start putting away and having a little leverage, just suspend disbelief for just a moment and let me tell you why I think it's the most important supplement a human can take, why that makes this the most important opportunity. The biggest opportunity, in my opinion, the biggest opportunity in America today, maybe in the world today, to kind of create that leverage, okay? Try to create that leverage by getting in front of one of those 4 magic pills. You say, I want to do that one, and if you do that one, you're rich, man. If you could invent a pill that I could put at the bottom of a bag of Doritos or in the middle of a Twinkie, you eat the Twinkie and the bag of Doritos, lose weight anyway, you're going to be a billionaire with that pill. No question about it. You all know it. If I can invent a pill that you could go to bed bald, wake up with a full head of hair, you're going to be a billionaire with that pill. No doubt about it. If you can invent, the little magic enhancer, the little blue pill, man, the guy that invented that is a millionaire, no doubt about it. It's a $1 billion pill. Somebody else invented it. And then there is the slow the aging process pill. There's no such thing as stopping it. You can't reverse it, Benjamin Button, but you can slow it down. And if you can invent the slow down the aging pill, you are set, man. You're never going to have to work again a day in your life, ever. But if I invent it, you have no opportunity. You could be a consumer, and that's all. There is a zero opportunity for you to make any money if I invent that pill. Unless the people who invent that pill put it into network marketing. Then you have an opportunity to recognize a wave, to see into the future. Where are people going? Where is things moving to? And get there first. That is this opportunity. So with that, let's get started, you guys. Let me see if I can switch to my keynote and share. See, you don't have to be technically brilliant. Guys, the name of this company is LifeVantage. Write that down. It is not Life Advantage, it is LifeVantage. I love the name of this company. I was here when we picked it. Proper disclosures, because I'm a distributor. I might say something stupid. I'm not gonna, but I might. In fact, I'm gonna tell you real quickly, nobody ever pauses on this longer than this. Everything I'm about to tell you is factual, you guys. I might sound excited. There might be some passion. There will not be any hyperbole. For those of us who put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable, there will not be any hyperbole. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to shoot straight. I'm going to tell you facts. You guys are listening to me on a computer or handheld device that you could simultaneously search the web. Why would I lie when you can find out right now whether I am or not? So this is up here to protect you in case I say something I'm not supposed to, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to just tell you the facts. This whole webinar is about helping you take control of your health and your bank account. I love it. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about where we started, about actually, let's go way back to the beginning, 1968. A guy named Dr. Joseph McCord discovered an enzyme in our body called superoxide dismutase, had no idea what it did at the time. He said, literally quoted in the Wall Street Journal, we have now found a solution in search of a problem. No idea what the SOD molecule did, but he noticed that it was in all living creatures. He devoted the rest of his life to fighting the effects of aging, free radical damage, oxidative stress. They didn't discover the free radicals till way later. I thought it was a band, the free radicals, something they played during the Vietnam era. I don't know. Our little yellow activator, Protandim Nerve 2, was born and launched in 2003 because of Joe McCord's efforts, and an ABC investigative report was done in 2005. I want to stop right there. I want you guys to think about this for a second. You guys, there was one company, ours, with one supplement. I'm going to use the word supplement. We're not a supplement. We're an activator. I'll explain later. But with one supplement, Protandim Nerve 2, with one peer review showing it could lower oxidative stress in human beings. I'm going to show you that in a minute too. And ABC thought, holy crap. Now, you might be sitting there and never heard of oxidative stress. ABC went, holy crap. We're going to send who? I don't know. Let's find one. John Quinones, one of their big ones, all the way to Denver to find out whether that was real or not. If you haven't seen the ABC Primetime Special in 2005, you need to go look at it. We switched from retail to network marketing in 2009. That is when this pill, invented by somebody else, became an opportunity for you. Had that one line not happened, you could take it and slow the aging process so you could work longer at your job and away from your family. But that's it. You would not have the opportunity to profit from it. We're now a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ, and we've got, I don't know, 31 or 32 or 33 peer-reviewed journals, peer-reviewed articles in journals talking about what our little yellow activator can do. You guys, the problem is oxidative stress. There is more than one way to aging. There's actually three. We address all three. The biggest is easily oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is what ages you, period. Is there some other little things that contribute? Yes. You will open an apple, taking a bite, and watch what happens. You've seen oxidative stress. Have you ever seen rusted metal? You've seen oxidative stress. I want you to think about if oxidation and oxidative stress can rust metal, what can it do to heart? What can it do to liver? What can it do to blood cells? What can it do to the DNA in your cells? Oxidative stress is everywhere. You cannot get away from it. You are nothing more than a carbon-based life form that consumes carbon-based energy, burns that energy for fuel, and a byproduct of that chemical reaction that occurs in your cells is free radical damage. You can't do anything about it. It comes from the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe. Too much, even too little, but think about that, too much exercise can lead to an increase in oxidative stress, environmental toxins. You see it. All of those things cause oxidative stress, and oxidative stress is one of the main contributors, if not the biggest. It is the biggest contributor to what ages you on a daily basis, and there's no getting away from it. Go to pubmed.gov, you guys. I got some interesting factoids today. You guys are going to love this. When we got started around 2009, oxidative stress had roughly 8,000 or 9,000 articles. PubMed, the National Library of Medicine. You can go right now if you want to just minimize me and type in the word PubMed. You can go to the National Library of Medicine and you can type in the word oxidative stress. In 2009, we had roughly 9,000 articles on oxidative stress. Today, 253,000. You guys, how many of you have never heard of oxidative stress? We're on pace to do over 30,000 articles on oxidative stress this year. That is 90 articles a day, almost. 90 a day, dropping into PubMed.gov, done by universities and scientists all around this globe on oxidative stress and how it affects the human condition. 90 a day. If you haven't heard of oxidative stress, it's a big, big deal. Until life ends, there was literally nothing you could do. Now, you guys have heard of antioxidants, right? You've heard of antioxidants, vitamin C, Fruity Pebbles, Cherry 7-Up. All of those are antioxidants. If you don't know that, I don't know if you know that, but if you buy a box of Fruity Pebbles, it says packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. Who knew that Fruity Pebbles was a health food? The problem is antioxidants do not work. They don't work at all. They don't do anything. I'm going to go back. Listen, you can't, no amount of fruits and vegetables or vitamins or special antibiotics, potions or lotions or whatever, or tablets will protect your body against the assault of free radical damage. Why? Because your body produces somewhere in the order of 3 with 23 zeros after it every single day. And when you eat one antioxidant, you get rid of one of those free radicals. That is all. One of the cool things about Dr. Joe McCord's discovery was that the enzyme superoxide dismutase As an example, kills 1 million free radicals a second, every second of every minute of every hour of every day of your life. It is not consumed. It is an enzyme. Our body produces a lot of these when we were young, not so much as we get older. As our body's production of these enzymes goes down and our exposure to oxidative stress goes up, the gap becomes the rust that you see on the metal. Protandim right now is the only supplement. It's not a supplement, it's a synergizer. It's the only supplement in the world proven to lower your oxidative stress, and it does it by 40% in just 30 days. It increases your body's production of superoxide dismutase back to the levels of when you were a child. It increases the production of catalase, another powerful antioxidant enzyme, by 54%, back to the levels of when you were a young person. It increases glutathione by 300%. I want you to hear something one more time. It is the only dietary supplement. It is not a supplement proven to extend life in male mice, and that's a study from the National Institute of Aging. The only one, okay? I talked about this a minute ago. Anything that you eat, you could eat 400 oranges a day. Still can't do it. And I want you to think about what happens as a chemical reaction in your body when you consume the orange and then burn it for energy in your cells. You're increasing your oxidative stress. Do you see? You can't even tread water. You can't even keep your head above water. Now, it's good to eat oranges and blueberries, no question about it. But it does not lower your oxidative stress even 1 iota for those of you in Wisconsin. When you can increase the body's production of those enzymes, that's a whole different deal. That's why we spend the beginning of our life growing and not aging. And then our production of these things starts to go down and we begin the aging process. Who's researched it? It says over 20 peer-reviewed journals. There's like 30 something now. Free Radical Biology and Medicine, high impact rated journal, the American Heart Association. You guys heard of that? Louisiana State and Harvard, Colorado State, Northwestern, Washington State University. Just to name a few. It has to be the most peer-reviewed single supplement, company supplement in all of the supplement world, but we're not a supplement. And we've been on ABC, NBC, Wall Street Journal, The Today Show, Dr. Phil. You can go look up all of those. Oh, and we're covered by 7 patents. I talked earlier. Well, let's do this real quick. The reason this works and the reason it's not a supplement, you see, let's get this straight, a supplement. I live on a ship. I don't have enough vitamin C, so I get scurvy. I supplement my diet with vitamin C limes. That's why they call me a limey. I'm supplementing my diet with vitamin C because I don't get enough vitamin C. That's how all supplements work. We are not a supplement. In fact, we're the only not supplement. We're an activator. We're the only activator. We activate a pathway called the NRF2 pathway. That's what makes us work. That combination of these ingredients right here, exactly like this, in this potency, purity, and quantity, activate a pathway called the NRF2 pathway. And when we activate that pathway, your body starts behaving differently. It's called biohacking. And the NRF2 pathway has been called by Washington State University potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of, I'm going to substitute the word health there. Okay? Potentially the most extraordinary. In fact, one of my favorite quotes isn't in here, but it's from Texas Health Science Center. It says NRF2 is, or maybe indeed, the, now I drew a blank as soon as I said I was going to tell you guys, huh? NRF2 is the master regulator of the aging process, the guardian of health span, and gatekeeper of species longevity. The reason I want to bring this up to you is because that article was published in NRF2 in 2010. And in 2010, we had around 390 articles on PubMed in NRF2, on NRF2. We were just discovering the pathway. Fast forward to today, 18,502 articles on NRF2. You might not have ever heard of oxidative stress, but science has. There's 253,000 articles. You might have never heard of NRF2, but science is learning about it. There we've gone from 390 to 18,502 articles since 2009, the birth of LifeVantage. I talked earlier about seeing where people were going and getting there first. Let me sum up. Let me sum this up, okay? You age as a result of oxidative stress. There is nothing you can do about it until now. Protandim NRF2 has been studied and has over 30 peer-reviewed studies showing it can lower oxidative stress in humans. 40% after just 30 days, and it is the only thing on the planet that can do it. I'm going to repeat. It is the only thing on the planet that can do it. I don't care what they tell you about your super juice. It doesn't work. Protandim Nerve 2 is the only thing on the planet that can do it. And we've put that Nerve 2 technology in a lot of products, you guys. So with this company, you not only have the ability to activate the Nerve 2 pathway by taking a pill. Oh, I can't use the word pill, a capsule. You have the ability to activate the Nerve 2 pathway in your skin, effectively slowing the rate of aging in your skin, maybe the skin of your face. I'm going to ask you a question. This is a business question. Do you think you know anybody? Well, no, let me ask you this first. Give me a 1 if you would like to slow the aging process in your body. I want a 2. Actually, I want you to put a 2 in there if you don't want to do it. I want somebody to put a 2 in there and let me know they want to age as fast as possible. Let's see how many 2s we get. I've seen some people walking around that look like they would put a 2 in there because it looks like they live life like they don't care. But I got a bunch of 1s. Now, I want you to put a 1 in there if you think you might know somebody who would want to slow the aging process in their body. Do you think you're the only one that wants to slow the aging process in their body, or do you think there might be some others that want to do that? Because the only way they're going to find out is if we tell them. Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. How many of you would like to have a fast aging face? Give me a 1. And how many of you would like to have a slow aging face? Give me a 2. If you want to have a fast aging face, give me a 1. Oh, somebody put a 1s in there. I bet I tricked them. If you want to have a slow aging face, give me a 2. So do you think there's anybody else out in the world that wants to have a slow aging face? What do you think? Man, I think there is. I really do. I think there might be some other people that want to have slow aging face. We now have the only skincare line. I'm going to say, you guys listen, Google me. The only skincare line in the world today, proven to activate the Nerve 2 pathway in your face. So you're healthy on the inside and you look great on the outside. This is it, you guys. So let me sum up real quick. Oxidative stress is what ages you. You all want to age slower, and everybody that you know wants to age slower. Okay? And the peer-reviewed science is crystal clear. We have the only little yellow activator on the planet today in Protandim Nerve 2. The only one. Everybody else is lying. Everybody else is hyperbole. We have the only one. Research has proven it over and over and over and over and over again. The science is impeccable. Do you think there might be a business opportunity if nobody knows about this pill and we're going to pay you to tell people? How many people would like to see a wave, see a trend, and get there first? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if you'd like to get there first, and a 2 if you want to follow the masses. Again, I don't have any 2s. Well, then let's just get going, right? Let's just get going. Let me see if I can get this thing to slide. This might be the perfect social side hustle in economy there ever was, especially coming out this next year. Man, I'm telling you, if you made money on Facebook, if you earn your income from TikTok or Instagram, Airbnb maybe slowed down a little bit, but these are all side hustles. But holy smokes, has the landscape changed in the last 12 months, 18 months? How many of you guys have a side hustle? How many would like a side hustle? I'm gonna tell you what, I had a side hustle. My side hustle in the beginning was LifeVantage. Full-time chiropractor. Pretty soon I was a full-time network marketer, part-time chiropractor until I could get my practice sold. My chiropractic practice was my side hustle. Now I pay my student loans with my network marketing money. You guys, the perfect meld. I don't know if I can say it much better. If you can do this, what you see her doing, having a good time, laughing on her computer, you don't have to have a physical storefront. $15,000 a month my wife and I spent in chiropractic just to keep the doors open. 15 grand a month. You think there's some stress that goes with that? Leveraged income. You have a network of customers taking your product and a network of distributors helping customers take their product. This is what we're talking about, leverage. I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Because eventually I can have 1% of 1,000 people's efforts. Protandim Nerve 2 Synergizer, you guys, the centerpiece, the key, the pillar. I believe this is true. I think that if you know anybody that is spending even $1 on a supplement and not taking Nerve 2, they are wasting their money. I'll say it one more time. If you or anybody you know is spending even $1 on a supplement before they buy a bottle of Nerve 2, they are wasting their money. I can prove it. It's $49 a month. That's way less than a cup of Starbucks, right? And you don't have to wait in the line an hour a day. We'll send it right to your house. We are open all over the world. This is truly a global business of biohacking and nutrigenomics. I love both of those words. Mostly I love them because we sort of kind of started them. We're at the center of the nutrigenomic universe. We created a category of supplements that change genetic expression through nutrition. We created that category. We're the only one company that sits inside of it right now. That's the opportunity you have. And you can get started with as little as $50. Wouldn't recommend it, but you can. $50 makes you a distributor. Let's talk about how you guys can get paid. If you have less than $100 in personal volume, personal sales in your organization, as you're out talking to people about this, whether you're exposing this on social media, whether you're telling your family and friends like I did, your personal volume is what you eat every day, every month, and what the customers that you introduce this to eat every month. So I'm going to help you with the math, okay? If it's $40, because that helps me with the math, and I take a bottle of Protandim, and my wife takes a bottle of Protandim, and my next door neighbor takes a bottle of Protandim, that's $120, and I am going to get paid. Because between $100 and $199, you get 30% when you introduce this to them. I always call this put gas in the car money, so I can go out and build my business. This money comes every week, next week. When you enroll somebody, when you show this to somebody, and they buy a bottle of Protandim or whatever we offer, you make 30% if your volume's between 100 and 200 or 199, and you make that next week. If you're a distributor on this and you have enrolled a distributor or a customer and gotten a check a week later, give me a big one. Okay, there's some big ones. If you go over 200, me, my wife, my next door neighbor, my next door neighbor's wife, and then his next door neighbor, 5 bottles, $400, you're over 200 in volume. You get 40% when they start. You sell $100 worth of product, you get a check for $40. Look at all the ones in there now. Do you guys get that? It's pretty simple. We don't need to go into that. You're all smart. You're smart. You're on here. You're smart. There are 3 packs, bundles, packages, whatever you want to call, to get started with your business. If you start a big O, you're going to have tires. If you start a business here, a nutritional business, you got to have some nutrition. We've got 3 ways to get started. Silver pack at $350, gold pack at $650, and the platinum pack at $1,250. And the bigger the pack, the greater the savings. Surprise, surprise, you get more stuff. You get a set of bigger footprint. You get, with the big platinum pack, you get 3 months of your tech, 2 all access event passes. You guys, it's a no-brainer. So I want to put it in perspective in case you're going, man, $1,250 is a lot of money. Oh, holy smokes. Should I start my own at-home business that allows me to deduct some of my house payment for $1,250? Well, let me do this. It cost me about $300,000, my wife and I, to get started in chiropractic, and it cost me $15,000 a month. This business cost me $1,200. Pays me way more than chiropractic ever did. It's kind of a no-brainer. So you're going to get paid weekly, and you're going to get paid monthly. I love this because we're going to pay you weekly to do the things that you should be doing, getting those start bonuses, while the monthly check is growing. While that leverage check, that mailbox money that we all talk about, starts to grow. We're going to bridge the front and the back so you can make money now. It's not one of those things where you got to work and work and work and work and work. And I don't know, learn for 4 or 8 years before you ever make a penny, like college. We're going to pay you now and along the way. So let's get you into profit mode. If you're thinking about doing this as a business, and I hope you are, let's get into profit mode. This is pretty simple. Gold, master pack, and start. I don't know why they picked gold, but that's what they picked. It's there. You get 3 people, you join, you get all of that product, you start getting healthy, you start learning, you start on-the-job training, plugging into the person who got you involved, and start exposing this to people. When you get your 3rd person to join a gold kit, you've basically in for free. You got your money back. I'm gonna let you on a little secret. I did not get my money back in chiropractic after my 3rd patient. I did not charge them $100,000 each. Let's talk about getting into profit mode with the supplement. Your first month, $49 for your bottle, $40 of PV, you get $16 per bottle. And that comes next week, $16 per bottle. And then next month they go into your unit level, and then you get, every time they order a bottle, you get a paycheck. If that person falls on your 3rd level, you're gonna make 9% of their unit level of their order every month, as long as they order. For infinity and beyond, if they continue to order. How do you create leveraged income? You guys have seen this before. We've got 3 of the leverage bonuses in the back. One is the commission, the royalty commission. As people buy product in your downline, this is not, okay? You make money only when people enroll, like other MLMs. When we move product here. People take that unbelievable supplement and all those unbelievable supplements. We move product here. Okay? And as they buy product every single month, you get a check. If they're on your first level, you get 2%. Guess what? You're not going to have a ton of people on your first level. If you went out and enrolled 50 people by yourself, you're going to have let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to have the max amount you could have on your first level is 50. That's it. You're going to make 2% of the bottle. If they have a $100 a month a shipment every month, you're going to make $2. But when they go and talk to some people, you're going to make 5% of those people's orders every month. When those people talk to people, you're going to make 9%. We did that on purpose. I'm going to show you why in a minute. When those people talk to people, you're going to make 5 on your 5th level. You're going to make 5 on your 6th level. You're going to make 5 on your 7th level. You're going to make 5 on your 8th level. You're going to make 5 on your 9th level. You're going to make 2. This is important. I want you guys to remember 9 on the 3rd level, 2 on the 9th level. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. This is your leveraged income that comes every month. Every month you look at your whole entire organization, and they're going to fall somewhere in there, and you're going to get 2 to 5% to 9% on all their orders. Matching bonuses, this is what ties the top to the bottom. One of the things that makes us different. If I enroll you, you don't know what you're doing, but I do. And I'm going to match you at 10%. That's good for you, because it means I go to bed every night and I go, I wonder what they're making in their royalty commission, and I wonder what I could do to help them make more money. This is good for you because I know how to do that. A lot of companies will have that, but none have ours. You see, if you go out and enroll somebody, you don't know what you're doing still because you're brand new, but I'm still here, and I'm going to match them at 5%. So I go to bed every night and I wonder what they're making and what I could do to help them make more money. And if they went out and enrolled somebody, who went out and enrolled somebody, who went out and enrolled somebody, still going to match them at 5%. But you guys, guess what? I've got some leverage here now, because I could go and help this last person at 5%, do a meeting for that person, help that person sign somebody up, and their check is going to go up, and I'm going to match it at 5%. But so is the check of the person above them, and the check of the person above them, and the check of the person above them, and the check of the person above them. I'm going to match all of those checks. I'm going to do one meeting and help one person, and I'm going to match all of those people. Now I'm going to help them all. But you see what I'm saying? Here's the other thing. You might be thinking, man, I don't know anyone who can do this. I don't know anybody who's ever done it. I don't know anybody. I'm telling you, you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Kevin Bacon. You have no idea who's going to show up in there. You have no clue who you don't know. The generational match bonus is awesome. The elite pool bonus is my favorite. This is the golden lottery ticket that none of you have. None of you. I'm telling you right now. You might love your job. You don't have the elite pool. The elite pool, we're going to take 4% of the global revenue of this company every month. The revenue of the entire globe every month and throw it into a pool. We're going to divide it into 4 pieces. 4 1% shares. The Pro 7s through the 10s are going to share every month in 1%. The Pro 7 is our first elite rank. So all of our elites and masters shares are going to share in 1% every month. But the 8s and the 10s are going to share another. The 9s and the 10s are going to share another. And then the 10s, we get one all to ourselves. Obviously, in this example, you want to be a 10 because you get to dip into that pool 4 times. This part of my check is huge. Okay? But I want you to think about this. No matter what, I don't care who you work for. Your boss is never going to walk up to you and say, hey, you know what? You've been such a good employee that we're going to give you 4% of the global revenue of this company for the rest of your life. Go to the beach. That conversation is not happening anywhere in America tomorrow unless you join this company. Because if you join this company now, when nobody else has heard of it, and you can make yourself all the way to elite, you're going to start getting paid on the global revenue, not the profit, the global revenue. When you go to bed tonight in the United States, the people in Japan wake up and go to work. You're going to be making money while you sleep. Do you see why this is my favorite bonus? How far can you take this? What is your goals? How does an extra $581 a month sound every month? All you got to do in this company is hit the rank of Pro 3. Why? Because we put that 9% on our 3rd level. We wanted to be able to enrich the middle class. 9% on the 3rd level makes this look like this. $581 for $5,000 a month in volume. That's all you need to be a Pro 3. $5,000 a month in volume. $581 in checks. That's 11 grand a year. On average, oh, by the way, I forgot to say this is the average. I don't know if I'm talking to you if you're average or not. Pro 5s do $20,000 a month in volume and make $3 grand a month in checks. On average, are you average? Pro 7s, our first elite ranks, first dip into that pool, $100,000 a month in volume, $12,407 a month. Average, are you average? Can you be average? I don't know. It looks like that because we took that 9% and put it in the middle, and we took the 2% and put it at the end. You have to be an elite distributor to get paid on your 9th level. This is opposite of most network marketing companies. We took percentage points away from the leadership and put it in the middle so that the Pro 3 and the Pro 5, their checks could look like that. Don't feel bad as a Pro 10. The average still makes $85,000 a month. Average. So we're getting by. We have a tremendous amount of support for you guys. Customer and distributor support, a mobile app with AI. If you're not on the app, you need to be on the app for no other reason than you can send videos and text everybody in your downline. If you're a distributor on this app, when you get off, you need to download the app. If you haven't downloaded the app, go download the app. If you're not going to, shame on you. We give you business education, skill set, mindset, leadership training. We have events all over the planet. We're about to head out to Puerto Vallarta. Monthly marketing calendar so you can stay up on what is happening. Private support communities. I don't know why that's there. You guys, we've got it all for you. You don't have to store the stuff. You don't have to warehouse the stuff. You don't have to ship the stuff. We'll ship the product. We'll ship you the check. Now you have a decision to make. Do you want to do this with us or do you want to miss it? Do you think that there is a wave coming? Do you suppose that people want to slow the aging process? If they do, they've got to come here. They have to come here. We have no competitor. Nobody knows about us yet. You didn't know about us before you were introduced. So you have to decide, do you want to do this with us or do you want to watch us do it? That's the only decision. I wish it was different. You can't even decide not to decide. If you decide not to decide, you're still deciding. You're going to miss this. If you don't do this with us, by definition, you miss it. That's what's going to happen. So you have to make a decision. Do I want to do this or not? But before you make that decision, let me just throw one thing into your head, you guys. I started talking to people when I heard about this way back. Not too far back, but way back. I started talking to people. Those people talk to people, and those people talk to people, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of us are talking to a bunch of people, and we found you, and we put you on this Zoom if you're a prospect. We found you, and we put you here. We're going to find your family and friends, too. We're not stopping at you. If you decide to say no, that doesn't mean we're going to go, okay, give up on that. We found you. We're going to find all your family and friends. So you have to decide, do you want to help us find your family and friends? Do you want to watch us find your family and friends? That is the only decision. That's what you have to decide. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I hope that information was clear, precise, clean. It's first time with the PowerPoints. I'll get better. I'm not going to be able to take any questions, but I want to thank you for coming here. I do want to say just a couple more things. If you're thinking about becoming a distributor, let's go right now. And here's why. Urgency matters. Your circle of influence overlaps with somebody else's circle of influence. And every night that you go to bed and you don't talk to them, there's a chance somebody else is going to talk to them. And you're going to talk to a friend of yours who's already joined. And that sucks. So if you're thinking about doing this, let's make a decision. Let's get after it. Call the person who got you on here and let's get rolling. If you want to just take the supplement, do that too. That's awesome. Get yourself on this product. It's the most important activator in the world. It happens to be the only activator in the world. We have a Saturday training coming up this Saturday, and then we've got a LifeVantage Academy happening this month. There's only 3 of them due to COVID. We're going to start getting out and rubbing elbows again. So I'd love to see you guys in one of the 3 locations, Salt Lake City, Phoenix, or Orlando. Don't forget, tomorrow night, another one of these from another network marketing leader in LifeVantage. And if you're a distributor and you don't have anybody on here, you have another opportunity tomorrow. Wake up, lift your head off the pillow, start fresh, and get 3 people invited onto this Zoom tomorrow. And then just listen and let us help you make money, man. Talk about leverage. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. That is a wrap. If I can stop it.